At times, working on this project felt like trying to assemble a jigsaw puzzle without there being a picture on the box to follow. A box of random, unconnected pieces mirrored the questions we faced when asked to review the clinical spaces at the Oxford Eye Hospital. What improvements were needed? How did the patients and staff interact with the space? What were the clinical needs of the people using it? We could see all the pieces in front of us, but the final picture was unclear. The cluttered pieces seemed to fit together somehow, yet the number of questions we had made it difficult to know where to begin. We started with the clinical spaces and immediately noticed the overwhelming amount of information on display. More than 50 notice boards and countless patient information posters filled the walls. Most boards were empty or just held one or two A4 sheets. Laminated A4 posters have been created to help the patients navigate the hospital because of the existing wayfinding signage was inadequate for their needs. The result was an overload of visual clutter. Almost every inch of wall space was covered with signs or information. It became clear that we needed to declutter the environment and create a space that felt open, clinical, and calm. Just as searching for a single jigsaw piece in a box of random pieces can be frustrating, patients must have found it difficult to locate the information they needed amid so much visual noise. By removing unnecessary notice boards, leaflet holders, and homemade signage, we gained a clearer understanding of how the space could function. Replacing the artwork showed us that the white space made the areas feel more open compared with complex imagery. This led us to realise that a completely new approach to both wayfinding and artwork was needed. As we laid out the puzzle pieces, sections began to connect. We started to see what the wall artwork should look like and how it should relate to the wayfinding system. Each waiting area was colour-coded with large, bold text to identify each area and reassure the patients they were in the correct area. Wayfinding arrows were designed using a palette accessible to people with forms of colour vision deficiency, and they were tested using simulation spectacles, which illustrate common visual impairments. Seating colours were chosen to complement the artwork and arrows, and chosen to work alongside the artwork and wayfinding system. We also created additional paediatric waiting areas and introduced character artwork throughout the department to make the hospital feel more welcoming for our younger patients. At the beginning, the final solution was far from obvious, but each decision brought new clarity, forming another section of the picture. Working alongside staff and patient groups allowed us to connect these sections and complete the puzzle, shaping a plan where every element was interlinked. The final outcome emerged through careful planning, evaluation, and collaboration. Input from multiple departments across the trust, combined with patient feedback, helped reveal how each piece of the puzzle fitted together, linking the designs of the wayfinding arrows, the wall artwork, and seating into one coherent navigational system, created with the patient's need at the forefront of the design. There is a particular satisfaction in completing the final piece of a puzzle of a challenging project. This wayfinding solution represents a culmination of many hours spent finding connections, solving challenges, and collaborating across the hospital trust with different specialties, with the intent on improving the space for both patients and staff. Thank you to the Oxford Hospital charity for funding the project and enabling these much needed improvements. To explore the project in more detail, please scan the QR code or visit the website below.